So basically what we're gonna be going over today is a lot of people be adding me on Twitter trying to let me know like their CPU doesn't drop, or their CPU doesn't drop when they put no help on, or the patch 2 patches ago stopped your CPU from helping. So this video will be me showing you what is on my wish list and how bad it really is. I end up getting one of my guys to test strafing the pick and roll, leaving the pick and roll on, and putting on no help, coaching slider help defense on 0, adaptive coaching engine off, defensive communication on. Like I tried everything, and it's just me showing how broken it is, basically. So let's get into it.
The third seeded Jazz Gaming at point guard from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's Splashy.
Boom, so the game's starting. You see me pause. I don't touch the rest of my settings. I was getting ready to, but boom. Screen help rules, no help. Drive help rules, no help. That means they should not move a muscle. Great at limited perimeter shooting, great at limited pick and roll situations. I go to my coaching sliders. Help defense, 0. I go to my coach settings, turn coaching engine off, and I turn my defensive communication on offense and defense so I have an idea what they're doing. And when the game starts, I'm going to pause it, and I'm going to put no threes as my game plan. That's 4 things that are going to initiate me not wanting any help defense this entire game. I don't care about the defensive AI communication. I don't care about whether they want to move or not. Look, I go to game plan. I put no threes. Now, the thing that's wrong with this, and you'll see it, is even if you play the lane, last year's we were allowed to play the lane. Some of the best MyTeam player defenders, even the guy I played in the finals, Tadibo, you're allowed to strafe the roll. Like, look at this. I'm in that lane, and you just see Danny Granger cut out. That's all I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to show you how broken it is when you leave the slip open as if you want to just give up the 2, and when you just strafe it. Like, look at this, right? He's just trying to give up the 2. Same side corner drops. When he paused, he went to go put his settings on no help as well. Like, I'm just going to show you what's wrong with it. Like, tell him to slip. He's just trying to give up the 2. Boom. The CPU kind of played 2 there. Cool. Bada bing, bada ba. It's the principle of the only thing that's saving this from not looking as bad as it does is the fact that the spacing from your guards are bad. Look, I'm just trying to give up the 2. Kyrie drops to the center. I have no help on every single setting. This is the worst thing in my team at this moment, and it's not close. And yes, if you sit there and try to exploit it, it happens every single play. Hey, boom, so he's coming up the court again. I'm going to show you again exactly what I'm talking about. Like, we're just trying to give up the 2. I'm trying to give up the 2, but my corner drops every single play. Like, and now you're one man missing. One man is missing, etc. Like, that's not good. That's not good in any way, shape, or form. We're literally trying to give up the 2. The only way to stop it is you have to try to switch to your hash defender, have him play the corner, but if they're smart enough, they can pull their hash defender towards you. Now you got to play 2. The spacing and the freelance is the only thing saving you. I'm trying to give up the 2. You see how he dragged his hash up 6%? That's what you'll have to do to try to find a workaround. But for everybody who told me this is fixed, you're a liar. Do you see this? This isn't good. That you physically can't give up a 2 when you have on no help. It's impossible. I'm going to show you when we have on no help, and then I'm going to show you when we actually strafe the pick and roll the entire time. Because right now we're just giving up the 2 to show you how broken it is. This is the most broken thing on the game, and if you sit there and try to abuse it to the fullest, it can be abused every play. 92-92, 10 seconds left, you want to give up the 2? You can't. You can't give up the 2. You literally can't give up the 2. Boom, he's back in the half court, getting ready to call his pick and roll set. Now look at me, I switched to Wilt. I'm in the lane. Do you see what I'm saying right there? I'm standing on the roll. There is no specific way that pass will get through unless my thumbs are literally non-existent and he still drops. Do you see his hash? Blake Griffin is in the lane for the roll, but for some reason they keep dropping. That is what I've been trying to say. If some people have been seeing me complain on Twitter, etc. If you I have the pick and roll guarded with Wilt Chamberlain, but my corner is gonna drop. You guys saw me put my help defense off in every way, and I have on no threes. I'll show you right here. No help, no help. I literally have no help on. No matter how the new AI defensive system is supposed to help me, I don't want any help. He's strafing the pick and roll with Blake Griffin. That is a steal. The corner drops. The corner is going to keep dropping. That's the problem right now with the competitive MyTeam scene. He's coming up court again. We're going to let I'm playing the slip. I'm in the lane for the slip, and you saw Danny Granger just cut out. Do you see what I'm trying to say? This needs to be fixed as quick as possible because this is not something good. Like, do you see that? Do you see how the CPU is sitting on the slip, but because you play the lane for the slip, your corner just cuts out no matter what your settings are on? That is atrocious, and it needs to be fixed as quick as possible. Like, as quick as possible, that needs to be fixed. That's really all I have for y'all today. If y'all ever want to see what my lineup is, this is my lineup right now. What we're rocking with until new cards come out. The card just came out. The Louis Dampier just came out. But it's just like, there are specific things in this game right now that literally make you want to pull your hair out, and that is one. Like, I have talked to Desar on Twitter. I've talked to some Sim Nation people or whatever they call themselves, and I see, yes, they say if you allow a player to get behind you, the corner leaves. That's stupid. If I allow the roll to get behind me so I can hedge and play it because there are competitive players who can multitask, why is the game not allowing me to multitask? And why are my corners with 85 defensive IQ or 90 defensive IQ dropping every single play? I just showed you complete gameplay in which they drop every single play. If you try to give up a 2, you can't give up a 2 on this game because your corner's gonna cut out. And if the freelance spacing wasn't despicable, you wouldn't even be able to stop it at all. You can play 2 every now and again, but if they pull the hash towards you and you dribble it out, like, you're dead. That's basically all I wanted to show y'all, though. Sorry I've been inconsistent with the videos for a minute. I was at the All-Star game. It was lit, by the way. If you watch the 2K League All-Star game, you got to see some of the greatest players in the professional scene do what they do best, have some fun, play a little sweat match, etc. But that's all I have for you today. And if I find out anything else, or like, don't think I just showed y'all how to like abuse it, because like a random scrub cannot abuse me or any of the top players doing it, but I can abuse other competitive players using it, because like, you won't expect it to happen as common as it happens while you have on the settings that I have on. But other than that, I love all y'all. Make sure y'all come through the streams on Twitch, twitch.tv/Splash Edition, Twitter Splash Edition, Instagram Keymani, 2 N's, 1 M, 2 underscores. Whatever y'all need to hit me on if y'all want to ask any questions further about it. If any of the Sim Nation quotation marks want to try to show me or tell me how this is good in any way, shape, or form, y'all can do that as well. But I love all y'all. Till the next video. Peace.
Crush and splashy. I mean, it was crazy. They got the dance going on. Man,